Ever wondered why that sweet tooth of yours could be your biggest adversary? Today, we're diving into the world of sugar, a substance as ubiquitous as it is controversial. While most of us enjoy the occasional sweet treat, few realize the magnitude of sugar's presence in our daily diets. It lurks in our cereals, hides in our fruit juices, and even sneaks its way into so-called health foods. Yet, we often dismiss it, convinced by the common misconception that only too much sugar is harmful. But what if we told you that the too much isn't as much as you think, and that your daily sugar intake could be silently impacting your health? It's a sweet deception indeed. This is not to demonize sugar, but to understand its effects better. Now we delve into the 7 reasons why sugar can be dangerous for us. Firstly, sugar is a silent contributor to obesity. Now, you might wonder, how does something so small and sweet pack such a heavy punch? Well, the answer lies in the nature of sugar itself. Sugar is full of empty calories. What does that mean? It means these calories provide no nutritional value. They don't give you the vitamins, minerals, or fiber that your body needs to stay healthy. Instead, they just add to your daily calorie intake, leading to weight gain. Moreover, the body converts excess sugar into fat, storing it in your cells and tissues. This is a process that can lead to obesity over time. It's like a hidden enemy, quietly infiltrating your body, causing havoc without you even realizing it. And the worst part, you might not even know it's happening until it's too late. So sugar is not just sweet, it's a hidden enemy. Secondly, did you know that sugar can increase your risk of heart disease? Yes, you heard it right. Consuming excessive amounts of sugar over a long period can lead to obesity, which is a significant risk factor for heart disease. But that's not all. Sugar also impacts your heart health in more direct ways. When you consume too much sugar, your body has to work overtime to process it. This can lead to high blood pressure, a major contributor to heart disease. But there's more. Sugar can cause inflammation in your body. When your body is constantly inflamed, it can damage your arteries, leading to heart disease and even heart attacks. But remember, it's the excessive intake that's the problem. A little sugar now and then is not going to harm you. It's all about balance and moderation. So savor your sweets, but be mindful of your health. Indeed, sugar can be sweet but deadly. Thirdly, sugar can be addictive, much like a drug. It's not just about the sweetness that makes you crave for more. There's much more happening behind the scenes. When sugar enters your system, it triggers the release of dopamine in your brain. This is the same feel-good neurotransmitter that gets released when you engage in activities you enjoy. That's why, after having a sweet treat, you often feel happier, more relaxed and content. But here is the catch. Over time, your brain starts to crave for this dopamine rush. And guess what? Sugar becomes the quick and easy source to satisfy this craving. This is how the cycle of addiction begins. You eat sugar, you feel good, you crave more sugar. It's a vicious cycle that's hard to break. But remember, just because it's sweet doesn't mean it's good for you. Sugar, hence, is a sweet addiction we need to break free from. Fourthly, excessive sugar intake can have detrimental effects on your mental health. The sweetness might seem like a comforting friend, but it's a Trojan horse, hiding destructive impacts on your mood. High sugar consumption can lead to mood disorders, including depression and anxiety. But how does this happen? Well, when you consume sugar, your blood glucose levels rise, leading to a temporary mood boost due to the release of insulin. But as they say, what goes up must come down. Your body responds by releasing stress hormones to bring the sugar levels back down. This roller coaster of sugar highs and lows results in mood swings, irritability, and over time can even lead to anxiety and depression. Moreover, sugar hampers the body's ability to cope with stress by inhibiting the function of our stress response system. Sugar, therefore, does more than just rot your teeth. It can also impact your mind. Fifthly, sugar is a key player in the development of type 2 diabetes. Here's why. Our bodies break down the sugars we eat into glucose. This glucose is then used by our cells for energy. But for this to happen, our pancreas needs to produce a hormone called insulin to facilitate the process. However, when we consume excessive amounts of sugar, our bodies can become resistant to insulin. This means that glucose stays in our bloodstream instead of being used by our cells, leading to high blood sugar levels. Over time, this condition, known as insulin resistance, can lead to the development of type 2 diabetes. Moreover, the high levels of sugar in our diet can overload the pancreas, causing it to work overtime to produce insulin. This can eventually lead to the pancreas wearing out, further increasing the risk of diabetes. The bitter truth is that sugar can lead us down the path of diabetes. Sixthly, sugar can accelerate the aging process, especially when it comes to your skin. It's not just an empty claim. The science behind this is quite fascinating. When sugar enters your bloodstream, it attaches to proteins. This process, known as glycation, can affect the type of collagen you have in your skin. Now, collagen is what keeps our skin firm and youthful. There are 3 types of collagen in our skin: type 1, 2, and 3. Type 3 is the most stable and long-lasting. But here's where sugar sneaks in. Glycation transforms type 3 collagen into type 1, which is more fragile. This process results in wrinkles and saggy skin. What's more, sugar also targets elastin, the protein that allows our skin to bounce back. With less elastin, our skin loses its resilience, leading to fine lines and wrinkles. Sugar then is not just damaging your health but also your looks. Lastly, sugar can lead to energy crashes, leaving you feeling drained. You see, when you consume sugar, it quickly enters your bloodstream, causing your blood sugar levels to spike. This spike triggers your pancreas to release insulin, which helps your cells absorb the sugar and convert it into energy. Sounds like a good deal, right? But here's the catch. This process happens rather quickly, leading to a sudden surge of energy, commonly known as the sugar rush. However, this rush is short-lived. As your body uses up the sugar, your energy levels plummet, leaving you feeling fatigued and sluggish. This is what we call the sugar crash. And the more sugar you consume, the more intense these energy spikes and crashes can be. This constant roller coaster of energy levels can leave you feeling exhausted and can even disrupt your sleep. So the sugar rush is indeed a myth. It's more of a sugar crash. Now let's hear about a personal experience of going 30 days without sugar. The journey began with a challenge, a personal quest to discover the effects of sugar on the body. The first few days were the hardest. Cravings for sugar-laden sweets and drinks seemed insurmountable, and the temptation was ever present. But with determination and a clear goal in mind, the cravings began to subside. Over time, a new normal was established. Energy levels became more consistent. Without the usual mid-afternoon crashes, moods felt more stable and the mind clearer. The skin began to glow and even the digestion improved. But the most astounding revelation was the change in taste. Foods that once seemed bland now burst with natural flavors. The benefits of a sugar-free lifestyle became profoundly evident. It was not just about losing weight or looking good, it was about feeling good from the inside out. So, going sugar-free is not just a diet change, it's a lifestyle change. In conclusion, sugar is not as sweet as it seems. It's a sweet deception, lurking in our meals and snacks, acting as a hidden enemy. While it may taste delightful, sugar is indeed sweet but deadly. It hooks us in, fostering a sweet addiction that can be challenging to break away from. The impacts are far-reaching. Sugar doesn't only affect our waistlines, but it also takes a toll on our mental health, leaving us in a constant cycle of highs and lows. It's a bitter truth that sugar plays a significant role in the prevalence of diabetes, a life-altering condition. Not to mention, it accelerates skin aging and disrupts our energy levels, leaving us feeling drained more than energized. But there is hope. Embarking on a 30-day sugar-free journey can be a transformative experience, shedding light on the power of mindful eating. Remember, life is much sweeter without the extra sugar.